Hello and welcome back everybody to another episode of the Geek Tech Show. And of course, if you're not a sub yet, make sure you hit the members subscribe button right down below in case you're new here. We're doing lots of different video reviews, and today's video will feature another one of those Timberland. Oh yeah, let's get started now. Okay, what is this first of all? So this is the brand new the Sandals Pass mid hiker light brown suede, whatever, can't pronounce it. Okay, we got two different shoes over here, and the biggest question is, can this bounce? So let's find out. It does bounce. But can it actually bounce on your finger? Okay. Alright. No, it can't. So I have to actually take out half a star on that one because it doesn't bounce on my finger. So this is the Gore-Tex version of the shoe. Pretty solid right here. Got the usual thing here in here, and guess what? Not made in China, not made in Vietnam, made in Cambodia. That's actually an upgrade, I would say, because it's a new location. The good thing about Timberlands, there was just less junk in here. This one in Cambodia features, it's not as airtight as the other one, so the material actually is pretty good. I like it, and this does come out. There's like a foam kind of on the bottom. Reminds me of like memory foam, and the black on the top here. Pretty good to vent out in case it is extremely hot where you walk. And of course, the most important thing is the sniff test, and find out if this thing is toxic smelling or not. Actually, this one is pretty good. It doesn't have too much scent to it. And right here, really nice grips over here. I do like that this one actually doesn't feature any weird looking things here, because usually it does. Usually this is just weird, and this one is just really extremely normal. I'm shocked that this Timberland actually looks like a normal shoe. Usually they have some fancy looking things to it. This one does not. It features a lot of suede material all around, a bit of leather, just not enough, and a lot of L vents right here. Let's go ahead and do up close and personal test and see how this looks right in front of the camera. So right up close in personal, you can see that this is pretty cool looking shoe. It's good for hiking, and the material itself, not too much soft touch here. I was expecting this to be much more softer on the outside. On the inside, it is a little bit rough as well, and it looks kind of cool. I do like the black and the red over here, and it is really nice looking theme going right throughout the whole entire shoe. What I don't like in this styling is this thing right here. It might bug some people, just the way this actually just cuts off right here, and if this is a deal breaker for you, I totally get it. There's actually L vents over here, and just goes right there. You can see like the L can go right through those, and it's gonna go right inside right here, which is pretty cool, and right there as well, right in the nose too. So that is good, because when you're going to be hiking, you're going to be walking around, you want the air to come in, go inside, and yet not get wet. That's why we have the waterproof membrane. So the air can get in, but the water cannot. So that is just awesome in my opinion. There's a lot of grips and traction over here. And it does feature a lot of material right here where you need it most. But it is not as thick as some other Timberlands. The glue, how it is put together, the Cambodia location, you can actually see that this was glued together in some places. Not good. I'm not too happy about that. It looks like those guys are newbies, in my opinion, because it just looks like it was glued together, which it did, but you can kind of tell that it was done like that. So in terms of marksmanship, that new location, they need to go ahead and get those guys to get up to snuff over there, because they're not doing a very good job in my opinion. So let's go ahead and put this on feet and check it out, how this actually feels in the final test. So those shoes, I actually thought that would be great, but once you put them on, totally different story. Looks like the quality control team just totally blew it on those shoes. Now, putting them on, they feel just out of the box, like out of this world experience in some ways. Like I'm walking and they don't feel normal, how usually you're supposed to feel them on the feet. They feel loose, and yet, I don't know, this is just like the weirdest thing I put on. Just doesn't feel like shoes. Just something is not right about them, just the way they feel. Now, that being said, they also make the noise as you're walking, but they're just not comfortable. The bottoms are just not comfortable as I walk through them. I was expecting much more from those shoes, and I'm really disappointed at the way they feel in my feet. Now, they don't feel really bad, it's just awkward. It just feels totally awkward putting my feet in here. The bottoms are just not good. Now, let's go ahead and do some tests just to see how everything actually works here. This does move up and down, the Michael Jackson moonwalk. The moonwalk test seems to be pretty good. Let's go ahead and do the jumping test. The traction is not bad either. It's not too great. I'm actually not satisfied in the way I landed on those. Most of the shoes have pretty good jumper in them. The top of those shoes are not good. The bottoms are good. They're not probably meant to be jumped on. I don't know. This is just, I'm not satisfied. I would say that if you want to get those for yourself, and you can get them for like $50, $70 on clearance, go ahead and knock yourself out. Other than that, oh hell no. I wouldn't even take this for free actually. Oh man, well, let's just change that out of here. If it was free, I would definitely take it. But I would not. Or if a gift, I would take it. But just like that, no. Not spend over $100 for those shoes. Just doesn't feel right. The looks are pretty decent. They are not bad. I mean, I like the looks. That's the only really selling point on those. But the whole thing is just not cool. I don't know. Just the way it feels. Just something feels off about those shoes. So I would say out of 10 star, I give it a 6. Why am I taking the points off? 1 star I'm taking off because of the way I land. The cushion is not too great. 2nd star I'm taking off because of the quality control in the stitching. third style I'm thinking of, just the way it feels inside of those shoes, and the fourth is the squeaking sound, and just how I feel inside of those shoes. So overall, not good. Don't suggest for you to get. Skip over. There's definitely better Timberlands out there that you can get for the same price. And that is my opinion. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy this another episode of the Geek Tech Show. If you did want to get those, there's going to be a 20% off discount code right below where you can get your own Timberlands from the website at the best price ever, which is 20% off any purchase of Timberlands. Thank you so much for watching. Please stop, comment, let me know what you think, especially if you own those shoes, and what you say about it. Jeez, the squeaking sound is just terrible.